Welcome back, everyone. This is Alex, playing as the Homely Bard on Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition for the PlayStation 5. In the previous episode, we explored the carnival here. Oops, wrong one. So we explored the carnival here. We encountered a crazy man whose name I have forgotten, who is threatening a woman named Bentha, I believe? Yes, I have terrible memory for names. But yeah, we did that. It took a couple tries, but eventually we finished it. So now we're moving on to Nashkel.
As you direct.
To Nashkel. So we should find a person named Barun Gastkill around here.
As you direct.
Gonna go rifle through their barrels for supplies and gold, hopefully. I'm not gonna talk to him just now. We got a beggar out here. I don't know if this gives us any reputation or not.
Arms for the boy.
Please don't stand there mocking me. I'm but a pathetic beggar who needs sympathy, not ridicule. Yeah, we can actually give gold to beggars. Oh, oh this guy. Okay. Oobleck.
Oh, you have returned, and so soon.
No, say not another word. I would not think of making you wait but a moment for your just reward. When council told me that they had procured Grey Wolf to rid the woods of the bandit Tonquin, I knew we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly, but who else could it be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meager sum of 200 gold pieces, as well as the heartfelt thanks of all of Nashkel. Yes, I would be Grey Wolf. That's me, all right. None other than Grey Wolf. I'll take that reward because of what I did. I'm Grey Wolf, and I deserve it. Thank you. No, we're honest people. You must have made some mistake. I am not this Grey Wolf. Keep your money. It's not mine to take. You are not Grey Wolf, the bounty hunter? Oh, sweet home. I almost gave 200 gold pieces to a complete stranger? The captain best not hear of this. He'd have my hide. Thanks be for your honesty, stranger. There are those who would not have done as such. Yep, I know.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
But hey.
Glory of Arm.
Okay. Hiya, Baron. Hello there. I recognized you here in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. I am Baron Gastkill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I'm happy to welcome you. I am sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. Alright. So what exactly is the trouble here? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Have you heard of the iron shortage? Yeah, we've heard nothing but. Well, Nashkel is in the thick of it. Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing, and what ore we do get is tainted somehow. I would send in the town guards, but we need them to protect our citizens from the bandits that raid our caravans. We need you to find out what is wrong in the mines southeast of town. I will do what I can. Thank you. You'll be the toast of the town if you can help. Yep, that's Baron Gaskill. He gave us our,
Good on you if you
mission.
saved the day.
Let's see, I believe this is a temple. Indeed it is. Alright.
What would you have me do? Help you? Very well.
Ah, intrepid adventurers at our door.
Helm guards over all the realms, and his servants are at your disposal. The vigilant one stands ready to mend thy ailments, and so divert the unyielding gaze of the great guide. For a suitable donation, of course. Just to demonstrate our mutual goodwill, you understand. Yes, sure. Helm watch over you and our poor lost brother Brage. A finer captain of the guard could ne'er be found this side of Am. Such a strange change for one so devout as he. One does not usually change so drastically without nefarious help. If there be an evil influence on him, perhaps the harsh justice of the military should be stayed. He'll find no quarter at the garrison, but if he came to the temple, well, his restitution need not be his life. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, what kind of services do you provide? Alright, I'm going to see if I can identify the mage robe, see if it'd be useful for... So armor class. Alright. Let's see if it's useful for her. It doesn't look like it changes anything. I'm going to check the one she's wearing right now. Yeah, it seems to be the same thing. Huh. That's disappointing, but then again, we can just sell it.
As
I
you
can sell it to
direct.
him. Hold on. Nope, nope, not donating. Buy and sell. Let's see. No, I don't think he buys it. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can find a shop around here. I believe it's actually up here. Let's see, this is... if I could...
As you direct.
Yep, it's a store. Let's see what's inside.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Interested in a little business on the side, friend? I've a man who swears by his grandmother he glimpsed a white wolf up in the Cloud Peak ice fields. It was but a short way south, and she'd be easy pickings for a smart sword. I'd pay you good money for its pelt, so it's a guaranteed sale if you go. Keep it in mind on your travels. Can I interest you with anything here in my humble shop? Yeah, sure. What do you have for sale? It doesn't look like he has all that much on him. So, hold on. We'll want that. Did I just buy that? You can't buy on. There's not enough room in you. Hold on. Since I don't have enough. Alright, hold on. Let's try that again. You can't buy out this item's stock. There's not enough room in your inventory. What are you talking about? There's plenty of room. Wait. Did I just buy... Hold on. I just bought it twice. What was that all about?
As
Anyway.
you direct.
I just bought it twice.
Stand away, citizen.
What? Identify yourselves. I am Alex, and this is my band of fellow travel adventurers. I hear that this is a troubled region of late. Allow me to put ourselves at your disposal during our stay here. If you're seeking to resolve troubles, welcome. If you're seeking to cause them, kindly take it elsewhere. Things are not good here, Alex. What things aren't good? All I've heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Aye, what is good around here anymore? Our iron is rotten and there is talk of demons in the mines. The lower levels have been all but abandoned until this crisis passes. And then there is the question of Commander Brage. They have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night, and all who saw him. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now, you have brought tears to the eyes of a soldier. All I did was ask. Alright, we meet an interesting character here who could be a part of our party. His name is Rasad.
Your wish? Very well.
See? Such feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selune.
I bet you can't do that while juggling an axe, a soup bowl, and a hedgehog. What exactly are you doing there?
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity. May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
Please do.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me, I dare you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of hard man, but you're just a coward, right?
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove his martial superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Yeah, save it for temple school, boy. If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
Are you gonna take that from him, Baldy? Or you all talk? Nah. Good for you, Rasad. I admire a man who stands up for his principles, even in the face of ignorance.
I thank you. It is not always easy. In truth, I enjoy a good fight if it is to improve my skills or to defend a just cause. Fighting that man would have enlightened no one.
Except perhaps that man. And everybody else.
You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks?
Oh sure, tell me why you worship Selune.
Of the inheritors of Amonito's power, Selune is the most ardent foe to spiritual darkness. After all, she is the bright opposite of Shah, the mistress of the night. The Moon Maiden's reflected radiance inspires us to shine our inner light upon those in need. In the face of lies, we offer truth. In the face of hatred, we offer compassion.
That sounds like a good philosophy.
What more would you like to know?
Alright, what about the Order of the Sun Soul?
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded in the days of ancient Netherland. Then it was called the Brotherhood of the Sun, and its members dedicated themselves to the sun god, Amonito. With the fall of Netherland, Amonito vanished. Some believe his power now resides in other gods. Different factions of my order turn to him. Most to Lathander, some to Selune, and a very few to Sun. My sect of the order reveres Selune, the Moon Maiden. What more would you like to know?
Well, I think that's everything for now. Thank you.
Farewell. Until we meet again, may you walk in moonlight.
So that guy in particular is a monk. He's able to attack with it. He's able to do unarmed attacks, but he can also use weapons. But we're not gonna ask him to join our party. I think there's another character who is actually a very popular character.
For the group.
I'm gonna talk to Teres here.
You haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
Sorry, I can't help you. So it sounds like we might be able to find him, but I have never been able to find him. And we don't get a quest for it either. But that actually happened to us with Cole Kettle. He didn't give us a quest, but we did manage to find a necklace that belonged to his son. We were able to bring it back. We got some stuff for that. So I'm wondering if the same might apply here, especially since they went to the trouble of voicing that line. Anyway, let's see. What am I doing? So we've gotten our quest. We got to go to Nashkel Mines. So I guess, why don't we go ahead and talk to everybody's favorite Baldur's Gate character, Minsk.
Stand and deliver, that my hamster might have a better look at you.
Let us pass, strangers, for we have not much time to waste. What? Yes, I'll ask them. Boo and I go to rescue my charge, Dinah here. You may aid in our victory if you wish. There is glory enough for all. Excuse me, but are you speaking to a rodent? Boo is my faithful animal companion, and more than he seems. The classic dilemma of the damsel in distress. How could anyone decline? Take heart, fellow adventurers, for you have curried the favor of Boo, the only miniature giant space hamster in the realm, my friend and companion ever since my head wound. He will lead us to victory. Onward to the Knoll stronghold in the west. Tarry not, we must go soon. So, yeah, if we ask him to join us, let's see, I'm going to have to get rid of somebody. After all the trouble I went to equip her and such. We have fought well, and we have fought bravely. Tempest willing, perhaps I will fight at your side again someday. Alright, thanks, Branwen. But, yeah, this is Minsk, everybody's favorite character. And he has a partner named Dinah here. She's not quite as, beloved as Minsk here is. But on the way out to Nashkel, actually, he wants us to go to the Knoll Stronghold, which is to the west. On the way out to Nashkel, we meet Edwin here.
If you insist.
Go no further. I require the services of your group.
Yes, they will do nicely.
Yep. I am the wizard Edwin, and I require you. Yes, they will do nicely. I would have you kill a witch, the witch Dinah here. She is treacherous, but with your participation, I foresee no difficulty. Will you assist? Well, after we just offered help to Minsk, who is to rescue the witch, probably not. Why would you have this woman dead? Am I to kill her without knowing? Frankly, yes, it is no concern of yours. You need but perform the act with no questions. What is your answer? Well, I will not act without knowing the facts. I refuse. Seems I shall have to find others more accustomed to confidential work. Begone! I have no time for this. So yeah, just minutes after we met Minsk. Oh, Noober. Hi, I'm Noober. Nice place, huh? Yep, this guy was designed to be the annoying character. He's gonna chase you, and bother you with pointless chatter. Fortunately, he doesn't chase us outside of Nashkel, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to do before we move on to Nashkel. I'm just kind of going around and mapping out everything.
For the group.
I'll take that. Ooh. Okay, so we actually got ourselves a set of armor. This is Unkig Plate Mail. It is a very good set of armor, as you can plainly see. Oh yes, one thing to note about Minsk. His quick items, Boo is going to be occupying one of his quick item slots, and we cannot take him out. Boo scuttles away as you try to grab him, and Minsk stops any further attempt to steal the animal with a harsh glare. So yeah, you're not gonna get away with removing Boo. Boo is an indispensable part of Minsk. Unfortunately, Boo doesn't actually do anything in battle, so he's not all that useful. Although, when you do get in battle, well, I guess we'll see for ourselves. Carp, hi there.
What's your tale?
I wish things were better here on the farm, but at least we're not miners. How could anything be better than this pristine pastoral setting? Aye, we could have a crop for starters. See those crusted mounds of earth? They're all left over from last year's harvest. The sun's baked them firm and hard, and the plow breaks at the very thought of trying to turn that tortured soil. My son tried pushing the new seeds in between the cracks, but I doubt anything will come of it. Come this time next year, we'll all be living in the endless slums of Athkatla. So yes, I wish things were better here in this here pristine and pastoral setting. Yep. Yeah, I think that might be everything that we can do around here. So we met Rasad and Minsk, and also Edwin. That was 3 potential party members in one area. And Noober, of course. Who could forget Noober? Alright. It's stuck behind the trees. We also got a few other quests, like there's Commander Brage. If we run into him, we could try to take him either to the garrison or to the temple. But I think we'll just move on to Nashkel for now. Let's see. Nashkel Mines. Oh yeah, the Knoll Stronghold. Probably need to take a rest soon. I'm pretty sure we're going to be tired after this. Actually, I probably should check to see what Minsk has in his inventory. I might want to give him a long-range weapon or something. Sendai. Travelers from the north, halt. You trespass quite deep into Amnian territory. Perhaps you have come to spy upon our supposed troop buildup. It's quite funny the stupid notions you northern barbarians can get stuck in your heads. Let's see. Are you saying that Am does not threaten Baldur's Gate? Of course not. Our mighty nation has better things to do than attack some self-important barbarian city. Anyhow, take our advice and go back from whence you came. Before you go, who are you? No. Goodbye, may your travels be safe. Goodbye, peasants. I wish you luck on your journeys. You'll probably need it. Well, he's quite the jerk, isn't he? But, let's see, I don't think they attack, even if we do venture in there. If we were to insult him, then yes, I think he would attack, but...
Good as done.
Cloud Peak Mountains, that sounds familiar, and I'm trying to remember what you find on Cloud Peak Mountains. A few things, I'm sure. I just can't remember what. I'm sure we'll encounter them in due time.
Hello there.
Zal and Vax, I believe these are... Hey there, pal. Seems like your little party's wandered a bit off the beaten path. Well, that's too bad for you, because you've had the misfortune of meeting the fastest draw in the West. See that man over yonder? His name's Zal, and he's the fastest dart thrower that has ever walked the Sword Coast. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't want to test the patience of such a man, so why don't you do the wise thing and hand over all your money? Otherwise, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. Let's see. I have no desire to fight a pair of idiots, nor am I going to give you any of our money. Get lost. Hear that, Zal? Seems they don't take you seriously. Guess it's time to show what for, huh? Sorry, guys, but you're in for a world of hurt. Alright then, here we go. Let's see, what do we got? Probably want to do... She doesn't have Bless. Okay. I'll just go ahead and... whack him very thoroughly. Hold on. And Khalid, we can go ahead and whack him. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. Zal. No, it's Reckless Dwemer.
You're a queer fellow.
How dare you? And Minsk. Two-handed sword. Let's have at him!
I prefer these long periods of relaxation. I can, but try.
Okay, hold on. I am not doing so well, am I? Come on, guys! We're just two bandits!
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
You're the one leading. Yeah, just go ahead and do that. Armor, burning hands. No, that's a bad idea. What just happened? Yeah, what happened?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what happened? What in the world? What is that noise?
Jahira! No!
Oh.
No!
No. Alright.
You do not dream often, but tonight the visions are vivid indeed. Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep. Your former home looms before you, but the gate is closed and barred. Over the walls there is a candle in your old room, but as the light goes out, the bricks surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay. A familiar voice startles you. Though it is calm and caring, you cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you. Though his image should be comforting, it seems but a shade of his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes a push, but you turn away, steadfast in your new direction. The way is not quite as clear, but it is sure to be interesting nonetheless. A whisper follows as you stride away, something vestigial and sinister that you recognize, but yet have never heard. You will learn. You don't look back.
Alright, so after that, we actually get ourselves an ability, which we can access right over here. We have the ability to cure light wounds. And this is regardless of what class that we choose at the beginning.
As you direct.
Alright.
For the group.
It's hard to find decent folk nowadays.
In the depths.
Can I help you? Very well.
Ah, you are generous to an old man, so I will be generous in turn. Let me give you another book in exchange. It is a touch darker than what you have given me, but I get a sense that you may enjoy it nonetheless.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel.
As
The
you
stuff of
direct.
legend, right, Boo?
Yep, so we actually gave that that book that Firebead was looking for. In exchange, he gave us, give me a minute, History of the Dead 3. He thinks we will enjoy it. Why don't we go ahead and give it a read? Alright. Knucklebones, Skull Bowling, and the Empty Throne. In ages past there was but one god of strife, death, and the dead, and he was known as Jurgle, lord of the end of everything. Jurgle fomented and fed on the discord among mortals and power alike. When beings slew each other in their quest for power or in their hatred, he welcomed them to a shadowy kingdom of eternal gloom. As all things died, everything came to him eventually, and over time he built his power into a kingdom, unchallenged by any other god. Eventually, however, he grew tired of his duties, for he knew them too well. Without challenge there is nothing, and in nothingness there is only gloom. In such a state, the difference between absolute power and absolute powerlessness is undetectable. During this dark era, there arose three powerful mortals, Bane, Baal, and Merkel, who lusted after the power Jurgle wielded. The trio forged an unholy pact, agreeing that they would dare to seek such ultimate power or die in the attempt. Over the length and breadth of the realms they strode, seeking powerful magic and spells, defying death at every turn. No matter what monster they confronted or what spells they braved, the three mortals emerged unscathed at every turn. Eventually, the trio destroyed one of the seven lost gods, and they each seized a portion of his divine essence for themselves. The trio then journeyed into the Grey Waste and sought out the Castle of Bone, though armies of skeletons, legions of zombies, hordes, or... I'm assuming that's supposed to be hordes of non-corporeal undead, and a gauntlet of liches they battled. Eventually they reached the object of their lifelong quest, the Bone Throne. "I claim this throne of evil," shouted Bane the tyrant. "I'll destroy you before you can raise a finger," threatened Baal the assassin. "And I shall imprison your essence for eternity," promised Merkel the necromancer. Jurgle arose from his throne with a weary expression and said, "The throne is yours. I have grown weary of this empty power. Take it if you wish. I promise to serve and guide you as your seneschal until you grow comfortable with the position." Before the stunned trio could react, the Lord of the Dead continued, "Who among you shall rule?" The trio immediately fell to fighting amongst themselves, while Jurgle looked on with indifference. When eventually it appeared that either they would all die of exhaustion or battle on for an eternity, the Lord of the End of Everything intervened. "After all you have sacrificed, would you come away with nothing? Why don't you divide the portfolios of the office and engage in a game of skill for them?" asked Jurgle. Bane, Baal, and Merkel considered the god's offer and agreed. Jurgle took the heads of his three most powerful liches and gave them to the trio that they would compete by bowling the skulls. Each mortal rolled a skull across the Grey Waste, having agreed that the winner would be he who bowled the farthest. Malar, the Beast Lord, arrived to visit Jurgle at this moment. After quickly ascertaining that the winner of the contest would get all of Jurgle's power, he chased off after the three skulls to make sure that the contest would be halted until he had a chance to participate for part of the prize. Bane, Baal, and Merkel again fell to fighting as it was obvious their sport was ruined, and again Jurgle intervened. "Why don't you allow Lady Luck to decide so you don't have to share with the beast?" The trio agreed, and Jurgle broke off his skeletal finger bones and gave them to the players. When Malar returned from chasing the skulls, he found that the trio had just finished a game of knucklebones. Bane cried out triumphantly, "As winner, I choose to rule for all eternity as the ultimate tyrant. I can induce hatred and strife at my whim, and all will bow down before me while in my kingdom." Merkel, who had won second place, declared, "But I choose the dead, and by doing so I truly win, because all you are lord over, Bane, will eventually be mine. All things must die, even gods." Baal, who finished third, demurred, "I choose death, and it is by my hand that all that you rule, Lord Bane, will eventually pass to Lord Merkel. Both of you must pay honor to me and obey my wishes, since I can destroy your kingdom, Bane, by murdering your subjects, and I can starve your kingdom, Merkel, by staying my hand." Malar growled in frustration, but could do nothing, and yet again only the beasts were left for him. And Jurgil merely smiled, for he had been delivered. Oh, interesting. And a scroll Oh, I want it. So we can actually use this to store spells, which is very useful. Just as this gem bag is used for storing gems, this thing is used for storing scrolls, which frees up a lot of our inventory. Now I should probably put these somewhere. This one, I don't know how it keeps finding its way back to me. Copy note, done. And goodbye. Alright. So I think with that, I'm going to end this off, and when next we meet, I'm going to see if I can level up a bit before we move on. So, with that, I will see you in the next episode.